you would listen, and if you were to listen to an audio program long enough, it would stop and rebuffer and then start to play again. That's before they figured out this mechanism. The downside of the time-based correction or the sample rate conversion algorithms is that takes a buffer and some more time, and that's one of the things that adds into the latency of a codec doing that. And as you know, IP codecs, and the data compression codec added more latency, typically tens or 100 milliseconds. Nothing like the sub-millisecond or 1 or 2 millisecond latencies that we're talking about for these live streams.
Hey, I want to ask Chris Tobin. Chris, you and I have been sitting here learning from these two guys, and I know on a previous episode you talked about the One World Trade Center having an array of GPS receivers on the roof, that you had been part of a project to put these things in, and the data from these GPS receivers is available to tenants, technical tenants in the building that need such signaling. What can you tell us about that system and how people are using it, how broadcasters are using that?
It's very straightforward. It's not as crazy as you might think. It's a standard GPS distribution. The 4 different or 5 different receivers, actually antennas, are designed for diversity, just like any facility. I mean, there are many broadcasters here in town that have more than one antenna on the rooftop, and they also make sure they have different paths back from the rooftop down to their broadcast operations center. So